You guessed correctly, another video of me yapping your ears off. But I do enjoy these videos. It's really interesting to talk about things that have been bothering me that I don't talk about really ever to anyone in my private life or anyone in general, just because no one wants to hear me complain. But on the opposite side of that, I have seen similar videos from other people who have gone through something similar, and it makes me not feel better per se, but make me feel like I'm not alone in that regard. And that is kind of the theme of this video, being alone. And I don't mean being alone in a physical term where you don't have anyone there for you. I have lots of friends and family who would take a bullet for me, fucking hope, and I would do the same for them, unless the Demon Slayer movie was about to come out, in which they're on their fucking own, or Elder Scrolls 6. In fact, I'm pushing them towards the bullet just to guarantee my safety. Jokes aside though, the best way I can describe how I'm feeling is to give an example of something that's going on right now. Some of you may know that I've been working on a passion project for quite some time now, a few years, called Fruition, and this video isn't going to be about that. And I have shared Fruition quite a few times, probably 10 times over the past few months, and I released it on September 5th, 2025, and sent out private copies to some friends and family months beforehand. Not a single person read it. Not one person in my family read it, and out of my many friends, one friend read it. And of course, my amazing artist. She does such a wonderful job, and I highly appreciate her constructive criticism. And on that note, I'm not expecting people to like my book. I would just expect my friends and family to at least try it, because that's what I would do for them, because I want them to be successful. And if their shit sucks, I'm gonna tell them, and if their shit's great, I'm gonna tell them. And I would want the same for me. So what's my point? My point is, it's really interesting where no one read my book, at least the first chapter. It's not even a finished book, the first fucking chapter. Yet there's other people in my family who don't really post that often, but when they do, everybody has to share it on their stories or get the word out about this individual. And I have no ill will towards that person. They are extremely talented and amazing at what they do, and I want them to be extremely successful, happy, and they 100% deserve this recognition. But it really hurts when you do something for other people out of the kindness of your heart, because you love them to a degree, you want them to be successful, and they don't reciprocate that back. And of course, there's that side of me that's like, well, I'm just being a whiny little bitch who's complaining, oh my god, no one wants to read my book. And I'm always gonna have that part of me that feels that way. But there's also a more reasonable side that says, hey, if these people really cared about the things going on in my life, wouldn't they at least read a chapter of a book? Again, not saying they have to like it, but like, hey, I read it, not for me, cool, I'll respect that. I appreciate you gave it a chance. And there's people who don't like to read. All on my own, I did voiceover for it and sat through all the cringe editing. I added music and sound effects, and I did everything I could to make this as accessible to people who like to read and don't like to read, who like pictures and books and who don't like pictures and books. And it's completely free. So I'm alone in that sense, where I feel like no one gives a fuck about my hobbies and my personal success, because my personal hobbies and my hobby success is 100% linked to my mental health, as is everybody's. If you're working on something you're very passionate about and no one gives a fuck about it, and you're constantly trying to show them, it's gonna hurt your feelings. It's gonna make you feel like shit. It's gonna make you feel the same way as you're trying to have a conversation and people keep cutting you off and you feel like you just don't want to talk anymore because you understand they don't care about what you're saying. It's that same feeling, slightly elevated, but maybe there's some of you out there who have felt this way or are feeling this way, and it's extremely depressing. However, the point of this video isn't to be, oh, woe is me, nobody cares about me, poor Zanghelios. I want to talk about the right way to go about this situation, which I think is the right way to heal. If someone isn't reciprocating the same way and the same energy you're giving off, I believe you should still support them. I 100% believe that two wrongs don't make a right. If someone isn't supporting you, but they aren't intentionally doing it, maybe they just don't think about it. It's kind of hurtful they aren't thinking about you in that degree, but at the end of the day, it's not necessarily intentional. I still believe you should support them. I believe that's why a lot of wars occur. Something as petty as stuff like this. This person hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt them. Oh, this person hurt me because of this, so I'm gonna hurt them back. And it's just an ongoing cycle. Obviously, something like World War III is, I don't need to explain how apples to oranges that is, but the concept is still the same. I feel the world would heal a lot more if we just looked past our own grievances and just helped people regardless, because that is what you should do. You should treat people the way you want to be treated, and honestly, it's very uplifting. It really does help because I like making people happy. I don't care if I have to sacrifice my happiness to do it. It makes me feel good. And that may be selfish, and that's a whole nother philosophical conversation for another day. But if that's what I'm selfish about, I'll take it. There are way worse things to be selfish about. And I just wish more people were like this, or maybe had the same mindset, as narcissistic as that may come across. But I just hope that maybe someone watching this takes something from this video of, just because someone isn't giving you something doesn't mean you shouldn't give them something. Because if everyone thought that way, imagine how much better the world would be. Maybe it takes 100 times for you to constantly help someone for them to realize, man, this person really helps me. What have I done to help them? Even if it's just posting one time on your story, that goes a long way to show someone that you do support them. But I try to be as optimistic as possible when it comes to this, because it is extremely hypocritical of me to just be, woe is me, I'm depressed, no one cares about me, and then 5 videos ago explain that humans are condescending and stupid, and well, that's another philosophical conversation for another day, but I think you all are intelligent enough to kind of get what I'm saying. The world would just be a better place if we just look past our own selfish emotions and helped people regardless. If you believe people are worthy of redemption, and again, I'm gonna specifically explain this because some people are gonna take this the wrong way. By redemption, I don't mean it's a crime to not support me. I mean redemption in the sense of philosophy. Sometimes someone could be a bad person, and like I mentioned earlier, after you help them so many times, they kind of realize, I need to change. I want to help people too. And that's just the way I like to look at things. It really sucks and it feels really lonely to not receive that kind of support from those who are close to me. I still love them to death, but that doesn't mean you can't love someone and also be hurt by them. And it's taken me a long time to really just accept that, to where I'm allowed to be upset. I'm allowed to still want to be a part of their life and have them be my family. And it also is extremely difficult to come around to the term that it is morally right, in my opinion, to help people regardless if they help you back. And I want to share this message because, like I mentioned earlier, I feel the world would be a better place if more people had this mindset. So sometimes it's really uplifting to take something good out of a very uncomfortable and upsetting situation, and that is the point of this short video. But yeah, it's just been on my mind quite a bit recently, and you know, there's waves to it. You forget it, you let it slide, and there's some days where it really hits you hard, and it makes you wonder, why am I putting all this effort into helping people that don't help me? And this extends to YouTubers as well. I've shared videos from YouTubers all the time, and like, hey, this person posted a video they worked a long time on, please go check it out. Hey, this person made a cosplay, they've been working on it for a long time, please go check it out. Never did it for me, but I've done it for them countless times, and that's okay. It may sound like I'm complaining, and if you interpret it like that, I would suggest you to really listen to these closing words, that just being, I'm taking something positive out of a negative situation to where I want more people to help others regardless of what you receive in return. Because the worst out of that situation is being selfish in the sense of, I feel good for helping people, so I'm getting something in return as well. If that's the worst I can get out of this situation, why would I not do that? It's great for my mental health. It's great for other people. And if you want something to change, maybe you have to be the catalyst to do it. I'm a fucking nobody. Nobody's gonna fucking listen to me. I am not Plato or Socrates or Aristotle or Friedrich Nietzsche or, you know, all these big brain people, right? I am just someone with a camera, a microphone, and internet. I hope you guys listen till the end of this video. I really like sharing messages like this because it really helps me, and maybe it helped you. And if you are working on a project that you are super passionate about, I would love for you to share in the comments. I don't care about shameless plug. I'm telling you, it's totally okay. Drop a link in the comments. DM me on Instagram. I would love to take a look at it, share it, give you my thoughts. Because sometimes you just need one person to give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down, because at least you know they cared enough to be honest to share their thoughts on it. Sometimes that's all you need.